And we're back with another Premier League review. This is your host, Long John Kelly, with my co-host, Rob Boss. How are we doing, Rob?
Excited to be back this week. Looking forward to getting into it. What you got for us?
Oh, I'll tell you what. We had in a absolute duel, Roe Botman. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Back to Roe Botman. What were you?
I switched to Fireman. Tried to put out the fire. I lost my identity by switching team names. Really, you can't just switch midweek like that and expect your team to perform for the badge when you can't be consistent with your badge. And
it's true.
They just weren't motivated. And on top of that, and Fuego had quite a few double game weeks. He played the system well, and congrats to him. Congrats to Rashford.
In Fuego. Literally getting carried wholeheartedly by Rashford, getting half his points. What a bitch. But well played, well played. Hey, all your Leeds game weeks didn't work out, you bastard. 6 points total? Yeah.
So what, you still sixth, still fifth? Huh?
Hey, that was a good win.
Stay there.
That was a good win.
You reach as high as you're gonna go.
Hey, I know all this hate towards you. I understand that you feel the fear that we are all putting out right now, because you are in Fuego. You are on fire. Ase calor. Muy ase calor. All right, but anyways, you won 40-33. Rashford with 20 points. That is just disgusting. Rumors on the transfer mill that Rashford potentially for Salah. Is that right? I don't know. That's what my sources said. I'm not one to let out spoilers, but everyone in the league, do with that what you will. David Raya and Bammy, good old Bammy, back in action with 7 points for Logie, bringing him back. Then we had Luke Skywalker taking care of business, 58-43, biggest win of the day, highest scorer. We've seen it before from Skywalker. We'll see it again.
Yeah, we have. Top of the table. Someone's got to chase him down, or he's going to be your back-to-back champion, and someone's got to humble him.
Such a bitch. But Bruno with 12. Sauce, unfortunately, you're the biggest loser this week with Hugo Lloris on your bench with 10 points. That hurts. And he's actually out for an extended amount of time, too.
Yeah, maybe go pick up Forster.
Oh, or actually, no. Yeah, Forster. Elijah, I'm not even going to say your team name, because as far as I'm concerned, it's not Holland's World. It says Halen's World. What the fuck is a Halen's World, guy?
It's Van Halen. It's Van Halen's World.
It's ridiculous. it's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
You don't have a guitar player leading your front line. You have a big-ass Norwegian blonde with a fabulous man bun that I'm envious of every day of my life.
Figure it out.
Figure it out. That's what I always say. So figure it out. Anyways, you won 40-28 against Kerry Hayne. Ollie Watkins, 11 points. Mentema, 11 points. Well done, boys. Final game, absolute barn burner. Actually, scoreline looked a lot closer than it was. Junie kind of kicked my ass. But Junie sent over JoJo and Joey, 43-41. Ben Me, 13 points. Brian and Buemo, 12 points. Brentford getting it done. Gananto, who rumored to also be on the trade block, is with 11 points for me. Absolutely carrying the load. We appreciate that.
You'd think there's a trade deadline with all these trades coming up right now, or maybe the managers are just getting restless trying to get this late push up the table and try to get that Champions League spot.
It's that time of year.
Yeah.
It's that time of year.
Thanks for joining us this evening, Jurgen. What happened during the Wolves game?
Yeah, it's so frustrating, so disappointing. We didn't play with will, no passion. They scored the only goal. We played better in the second half, but they got the third goal. So
Mo's in a bit of a drought. What do you do to turn that around?
Well, vi har svaret på det uppmål. Second, he will score. We are a bit hard done by to not play Watford this season. He always scores well against them, but we'll be fine. We believe in all of our players. So, except Darwin, could have been 90 mil, 80 mil, 10 mil, doesn't matter. He's shit. So,
sitting 10th, only about 18 weeks left in the season. Do you still have hopes of Champions League, or would you be happy with any European spot at this point?
Well, we are Liverpool, so.
Okay, what area needs the most improvement for you to reach a European spot?
Well, is this position or player? Either way, Joe Gomez. Yeah, Joe Gomez.
And lastly, are you committed to Liverpool after this season?
Well, Joe Gomez is about to play. We will see what Pep does. I've grown very comfortable in his shadow, so if he stays, fine. If he doesn't, I go. So, but where I go, Mo will go as well. I'm so happy to have Mo. So, yes.
All right, thank you, Jürgen.
Welcome back. We saw a lot of tight fixtures last week, and we're going to go ahead and look at our upcoming fixtures this week. First up, tight one, top four. Fourth place, Joe, and Joey. Still looking for a name change is what I'm hearing.
That's true.
Sitting in fourth, going against Ro Botman in second. Both coming off of a loss, so looking to turn that around, stay at the top of the table. I've got Ro Botman squeaking by 40 to 39. What are your thoughts on that?
So it's pair. It's pair.
It's pair.
No, I've got a one-off tie. I think we're gonna tie 44-44. Hysterically, I'm speaking that into existence. I am.
Next up, we've got Enfuego. He is on fire. Despite that, still only sitting in fifth place. And he's going against Kerry Hayne, who's in eighth, bottom of the table. So you'd imagine Enfuego is going to keep that streak going and continue his way with the table. I've got Enfuego winning 36 to 30.
I don't mind that. I actually don't have a scoreline. My prediction is just Enfuego loses, and that's that. I think he's due for a name change. I think he's ready. I can't lie, Jake, I do have a prediction. I had you winning, but I wanted to try and kill your confidence a little bit. 37-28.
But I tell you what, going against Kerry Hayne, he just traded Harry Kane. Maybe there's a bit of a chip on the shoulder there, and Kerry Hayne comes out on top.
I'm just saying, B, we believe in you. Do you hear me?
This week, we believe in you.
It's been 2 weeks of just constant chatter right in your ear, bro.
Yes.
Right in your ear. And now we're giving you that love. We're giving you that belief. We say Enfuego, nah, not today. Not this week.
Not this week.
Nope.
And
Fifth place.
Yeah. So anyways, despite the chatter, we have both predicted Enfuego to win.
Hold it down, baby. Hold it down.
Our third matchup of the week, two teams sitting toward the bottom of the table. Holland's World in seventh, going against Reach for the Kai in sixth. Both of them just looking for any kind of momentum here.
Mm-hmm.
Holland on the double game week. I've got Holland's World with the win, 43 to 38.
Yeah, I actually don't mind that. I mean, that's, pretty bare bones stuff. No way! Apparently, I had another one-off draw at 29-29. I wasn't high, I wasn't drunk, folks. I wasn't.
Oh.
But my word.
Just living on
a tie. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
2 tie predictions from Long John Kelly, so...
He is well below 500 on his predictions this season.
Yeah.
Well
Anyways,
below.
Here we go. Your game of the week. Sitting in first, Luke Skywalker, your defending champion. Sitting in first again, looking to be a repeat champion.
Boo!
Somebody's got to do something about it. Could it be Juni-san sitting in third? Looking to make a move. His points for isn't all the way up there with the rest of the top of the table, but he's managed to find results, and that's the mark of a good manager.
But I absolutely agree. I mean, he's maneuvered, and Ben Mee will drop back-to-back 13-point game weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I think Juni-san does put a stamp on this one, and he gets the upset, 43 to 37.
I mean, I don't mind it. I unfortunately had Luke Skywalker winning. I think really that swagger is boosted ever since he changed that name. He added the S in there.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was a game changer. Absolutely.
It rolls better, and I mean, I'm happy for him.
Jake the Money here. Hope you guys are having a great week like I am. You could ask Logie about it, but in Fuego, took it to him. That fire engulfed the fireman. On my way to another 3 points. That's 4 games on the skip now, boys. I'm climbing that table game by game. So I know this segment's normally called A Minute with Money, but this week I think it could have been like 20 seconds with money. I just say, hey, I had a great week. Ask Logie about it. Hey, Brandon, thanks for my next 3 points. We'll see you guys next week. But got more respect for you than that, Brandon. But not enough respect to not take you behind the woodshed with your own team. So just remember, every time you're cheering for your city, it's each clap is me putting another attacking return in your ass. So it's going to be an easy one. Jake the Money 51, Brandon 31. I'll see you guys next week with another Minute with Money.
An extremely active transfer window here, was it not?
It was a lot going on, a lot of changes. Some teams stayed put, but overall a lot of changes.
Eli H-Train getting Tete, the new signing from Lyon at Leicester. Matthias Jensen, who I was trying to get you, bitch. And then Keylor Navas, who was, incidentally, I believe earlier in the video, I was almost about to say goalie that you should get, and it was in fact Keylor Navas. I held off. It was.
I tell you what, you tried to get Jensen. I had Tete on my radar. I was trying to bring him in, but I'm not too hurt without him. I did. Well, we'll get to mine later, but I'm not too hurt. But he was on my radar.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's a good player, dude. He's a real good player. Brando, not a lot of action from you today, which is fine. Saucy getting Eric Dyer, swapped him for Ben Davies. I'm sorry, swapped Ben Davies for Eric Dyer. And then Max Killman, who, Wolves with the matchups coming up. A lot of people seem to be picking up their players, myself included.
Yeah, I actually dropped one.
Bold.
It was, but I was happy with it, and I think it's going to work out for me.
Yeah. I mean... We'll see. We'll see. Jake picking up Gundogan, Joe Gomez.
Klopp is laughing in your face right now. Yeah.
And Ruben Diaz. And then that goes along with the rest of your city. It's with, Rico Lewis, Ruben Diaz, Gundogan, Riyad Mahrez, Phil Foden. The list goes on and on. I picked up Diego Dallo again, Nelson Semedo. I'm sorry, not me. Jonathan Harris, he picked up Diego Dallo, Nelson Semedo, Jedi Robinson, a total shift, and then also Maxi. Quietly got one other player too, but I won't tell you guys too much on it.
Is that a trade or a free agent?
Oh, I got Harry Kane as well.
Yeah.
I traded the entire park bench for Harry Kane.
Yeah.
Was not worth it.
You happy with that?
It was worth it. Logie, our good friend Logan Harris, he popped off with Isak, you son of a bitch.
Yes, sir.
Sent you a good morning text for that one. Andreas, did you end up dropping him?
No,
different one, okay. And then Wilbur, bold pickup, Leeds, yeah?
He's looked good. He's played 3 games, 1 clean sheet. But if you look at, their against Man U, he was their best defender, defender, and I think
he's a boss.
I think in favorable matchups he'll get a lot of solid returns.
I like that. So more long term than short.
Yeah,
I like that. Our fearless leader Naldo with nobody.
Getting a little comfortable up there.
I'm pretty suspicious of that actually. I feel like he's plotting and scheming. Yeah, boys, that's it for transfers. Well in. You know what? I'll tell you guys my other one. I am going a little Newcastle bias. I'm stuck between Maxi and Anthony Gordon right now.
Oh, moving on to the name changes. In Fuego, he wanted to let you know he was on fire, but he's changed his name to DGW King and His Citizens. That's a double game week King and His Citizens. Because he's got all these city guys stacked up, and it's going to end up biting him in the ass.
But that is
It
unironically.
has worked though.
That is unironically in Fuego. That's hot. Bro.
Yeah,
that's
it is.
hot.
And then JoJo and Joey over to tripping balls, I imagine, in favor of Trippier. Yeah.